Hello, everyone. We're the Casual Ones, and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons live stream, the Punch Drunk Champions, the Shroud of Ebonmorn. If this is your first time here watching our stream, then welcome. We stream Dungeons & Dragons every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with our videos going live on our YouTube channel on Fridays. Sometimes we play other games too. As a matter of fact, in case you missed it yesterday, we streamed our first episode of Barf, which is reptile teenage ninja. I don't want to get copyrighted for some reason. Gang.
Remember,
not like
gang,
similar
gang.
to, but legally distinct from.
Yes. Some turtles you might know.
Some
guys.
Some 90s crime fighting.
Yeah, just some 90s crime fighting.
You say crime
90
fighting?
crime fighting mutant.
Yeah.
What
we did
was
some
the-
mutants.
What was that rat show? It's kind of like that. The one.
Biker Mice
Oh
from
my God,
Mars, Street
Biker Mice from
Sharks.
Mars.
Oh, Street
Which
Sharks.
is
Yeah,
getting a reboot that nobody asked for.
Anyway, if you haven't watched the first episode, you'll be able to catch it live on our YouTube channel, I believe, tomorrow. Otherwise, if you were able to catch it live, thank you. Keep doing that because we love it. Just so you know, if you do enjoy our games and you enjoy our content, it would really mean a lot to us if you could throw us likes, comments, subscribes, all that good stuff. And if you actually do want to come chat with us, feel free to join our Discord channel. There will be links that are available in the chat. And if you don't see a link there, just ask for it. One of us will be happy to give it to you. With all that being said, though, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode. So where we last left off, Punch Drunk Champions, after two encounters with a red dragon, one along a mountain pass and another within the nearby village of Dragoncrest, you decided that enough was enough and third time's a charm. So you went to hunt down this dragon and take it for all it's worth. After some very smart scrying and a suggestion spell made by Charlie, who's unfortunately no longer with us, but that's okay. Not seriously, just only kind of.
Look, really? This is me.
No, she's not dead. She's gone.
We opened at the funeral of Charlie.
But after very clever usage of a globe that had been given to you by Timon, you were able to, or she was able to suggest to the dragon to stay awake for quite some time. And while you were all able to travel for a short while and gain the benefits of a long rest, it was not. So eventually, using some of Grub's blood magic and a bit of the scrying from Charlie, you were able to pinpoint the location of Gervain, this red dragon who had made some kind of recent lair in the mountains. As you snuck your way in, as you were all very proficient at, you began to take your places around the dragon who had currently been sleeping, getting ready to pounce on it when the time was right. However, that time did not come. As our good friend Silas unfortunately had made a bit too much noise that had roused the dragon from its sleep. A fight ensued.
Not my fault you made me roll stealth, okay?
No, but it's your fault for rolling bad.
Made the most noise. What a surprise.
A fight broke out, but through some very clever usage of skills and an incredible bow and arrow shot from your dwarven friend Hennick, who had been kind of guiding you through these mountains, you were able to slay the beast, with Zelmith, let's be real, doing the bulk of the damage to it. And so, laying before you is the corpse of a young red dragon. You've already contacted Timon just to see if there's anything that he would potentially want from this or anything that would be able to be gathered from that. So it's not long as you're all standing there kind of trying to dictate exactly what you want to do and celebrating. You do see a very familiar doorway sort of appear, and a door opens and you see Timon step out. And you just see him kind of survey around and just goes, and you see him quickly close the door behind him, and the door remains. He goes, "Wow, you weren't kidding. This is magnificent. What are you hoping to gain from this?"
I mean, I figured you could use some materials just in general.
Certainly.
And, maybe you could make something nice for us. I don't know, maybe for Grub, the guy who's on fire half the time.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you can make me not be on fire.
Just pats.
I mean, I could see what I would be able to make. Are you offering me the whole corpse?
I mean, most of it.
Yeah, we've taken a lot of teeth bones and chipped off a lot for ourselves, and I'm taking quite a bit of the blood, but whatever else, yeah.
Excellent. Mainly the scales, I think, are going to be what I need to create something. Is there a certain type of armor that you would want, or a shield, perhaps?
What kind of armor you wear?
I don't know, but it has to be not loud because Silas nearly got us killed. Has to be quiet, fireproof.
I can't guarantee the fireproof, but I can certainly, I can at least
help.
commit. I could get it to be fire help. Yes. Would you like me to make some, maybe like a dragon hide armor for you? Would that work?
If it's quiet and I can still be quiet, yep.
That sounds
Okay.
lovely, Tom.
Rob,
I think that's a good
You know
idea.
it's going to be quiet. It's made out of hide.
All right, using words as a joke.
It's actually quite good.
But yeah, it can't be clanky.
Okay. Well, if there's anything else you need to take before I take the remains, or
I don't know. You guys?
I think we're good. See if you can do anything with the thing that makes it breathe fire.
I mean, Grub, you still have the instruments I gave to you, right? I think if you do this right, you should be able to create something that may mimic that in some way. I don't know if it will be as potent, but
Blood or?
yes.
Okay. Should I do that now?
If you don't have to, I mean, it's your time. I want to make sure you don't need anything else before I take this into my workshop.
Okay.
Charlie says she's good.
Perfect.
Hey, Simon, I was kind of wondering two things. I was looking for some clothing that could help change with me.
Interesting. I believe I might have something for that. If not, I could certainly make it.
And the team and I were thinking. We've been discussing this for weeks, but we were kind of hoping to, have something like a crossbow that shoots daggers.
Crossbow that shoots daggers.
Yeah, we've been discussing it. We're in an impasse. We don't know if like the dagger should shoot straight or more menacingly.
Yeah,
just
like a
shoot,
dagger
like-
bow or dagger gun. We're not really sure.
Yeah, or
Crossbow.
yeah, or it kind of shoots like, kind of like like, I don't know how you'd say it, but like kind of like a slingshot. It's like it just rotate in the air, look more menacing that
So
way.
Really? Yeah,
daggers
really
on some
terrifying.
kind of belt that just spins quickly.
But no, it's got to shoot. It's got to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe something that like you put it in and it like holds the tip, and then you crank something and then it starts rotating the dagger and then it flies forward. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Yeah, we were just
Okay.
spitballing. I don't know. You're the. We thought it might have been a cool idea. Never seen one before. We could,
Neither have I, but I do find the
Change the
idea
world.
interesting.
Hey, it might catch on.
Would you
It
want?
might be the.
Now here's a question for you. Would you want it to shoot one dagger at a time or multiple at a time?
I mean, more
Like a
feels
blast
like
of
better.
daggers.
You can't go wrong with a lot of them. Maybe
Yeah.
we stab like 9 in there and can shoot them at
Like a
different
cone of
times, same
daggers.
time. I don't know. There's more is better often.
Yeah.
This will take
And-
some tinkering, but I like this idea.
You could, because you'd be making it, you could name it as well, or we could name it and you could, sell it. I read this thing somewhere once that there's like this trademarking thing. We can work that. We can work that out. Royalties, we'll figure it out.
TM, of course.
Just some kind of rule where like people that fight us can't have it.
I don't think that would be possible.
We'll figure out the legalities of it later.
Yeah, just don't give it to our enemies or whatever.
No, this will be something we work on together. I'll drop another contract for us. Let me see if let me see what's possible first. Because
Yeah, we'll work on it on our end too. Probably come up with some more ideas.
perfect. I would actually like to hear that.
By the way, do you need help bringing the corpse into the shop?
Oh, no. Everybody has what they need?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Think so. We all have our little mementos, yes?
Okay. Grub, I do want to ask, how many empty vials do you have that you're trying to put dragon blood into?
I imagined only 6 realistically.
Yeah. That's fine.
Unfortunately, some of that's going to be for more drinking. So we're only going to get a few.
I mean, it's really up to you.
Zelma would have given him his water skin if he wanted to fill that up.
Oh,
Good luck.
snap, a whole water skin. Okay. All right.
He'll be drunk for weeks.
Uncork this dragon and glug, 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 fill it up.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll a check for that.
Sludge.
The old
sludge.
dragon keg.
Yeah.
The keggin.
The keggin. Okay. Yeah, he's like, okay, well, if there's nothing else anybody needs, then, you see, he kind of rubs his hands together a bit. See, he makes a motion of a circle with his hands, and you see glyphs appear underneath the dragon, all around its corpse. Then you see a little, drawstring appear beside him. He just reaches up, and he gives it a tug, and you see, a hole open up under the dragon, and you see the corpse go, and it closes, the glyphs go away, and he says, excellent. Well, pleasure doing business. I'll get to work on some of that armor. See, what else could be done. And, this dagger weapon, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I do want to point out, though, if you do all perish, I am absolutely going to take this idea as my own.
Yes. You take this idea and you slay the people who slayed us.
Yeah, as long as you don't kill us to steal this.
I
idea.
wouldn't. No, I don't. I don't need this idea to kill you. Gosh, no. That's not even on the table. I have much more creative ways if I ever had to, which I will not, to be clear.
Sure.
Insight check.
Go for it. Roll an insight check.
No insight check required. Do not trust Timon.
16.
16? You're pretty confident that he's telling you the truth.
I mean, after seeing this gigantic hole in the middle of the earth, suck a dragon.
I'm just trying to figure out how you read the nonverbal communications of a pachyderm. That's
If he's doing this.
He can't. Does he have
Wait, yeah,
fingers
does he
like
have
that? I don't know.
He's fiddling with a mustache that
It's
isn't
more.
there.
I feel like it's more like a Nightcrawler thing. It's 3.
Okay.
It's not
Wait,
just
I'm
the
gonna look up
stumps.
pictures of King Babar here.
No, he
Let's see.
probably has 5 digits. I don't know.
It's not like an elephant stump where it's just
No, it's not a stump. He has actual digits. He's a tinkerer. Don't worry. Yeah, and so you see him walk back towards his door, and he turns around and says, don't be a stranger. Call if you need.
Yes, well, thank you so much for helping us out.
Thank you. This dragon is worth quite a bit. And he opens the door and he walks in, closes it behind him.
We wouldn't have been able to carry it out of here anyways.
No, probably not.
No.
So we never cross Timon, right?
Yes, yeah, he'll
Like,
murder us all if we get on his nerves. But I think we're fine. He seems nice enough. We'd have to do something pretty bad to make him want to kill us.
I
Yeah.
think so. Luckily,
But I don't think you have to worry about him killing us for no reason, or just to take something from us. I think he's nice enough where he won't do that.
Well, cutting us out of the dagger bow idea is pretty huge. So I'm just gonna keep an eye open. Is all I'm saying. But
I mean, we have given him items that he's never seen before, so it's probably worth keeping us around. We have been quite lucky when it comes to that.
We also just gave him a dragon.
Yeah.
Like you said, that thing's worth a lot of money, so probably on his good side, if I had to guess.
Well, hopefully, for now.
Yes, ever the cynic. I get it. Well, I killed a dragon, but I can't turn into a bird today. So win-lose.
Who was that guy? That was
totally
crazy.
forgot you were here.
Jeez,
Okay.
That was.
I point my new hand crossbow at him, not realizing he was there the
Yeah,
whole time.
Hennick's just been like kind of
Hennick-
standing quietly off to the side. That was cool. He must be pretty powerful. Is he a friend?
Who?
The big guy that was here.
There was no
The dragon.
Not the dragon.
There's no.
Yeah,
You
big
guys,
guy here.
you guys are
I
funny.
don't know what
This
my
is
Canadians are doing.
this is how teammates get along. I get it.
That's
Sorry,
Yep.
Rob, I was trying to play along.
So how are we gonna split the treasure?
Not 6 ways. We're probably going to give a lot of it to the place you live,
Okay.
so they'll get a bunch. I think giving you, how much did I write here? 400 gold seem fine to you?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really in negotiation, so I'm glad you said yes. Sorry. I'm weird with money. I promise you that we're very happy that he helped, right?
He did
Yeah.
hit a crossbow shot.
Sorry, yes.
I don't know. I was busy trying to hit it with my sword.
It must have been when I was stepping in lava, because I didn't sleep. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I helped kill a dragon. That's
Yes, you can say that you helped kill the dragon.
absolutely. I think I hit it more than some of you did. So
Let's
We gotta
not
not get
split
a-
hairs, Hennick.
We didn't weaken it.
We all
We
did our
didn't
part.
weaken it when it was in
yeah,
your
we all
town.
weakened it.
Did you shoot at it when you were in town?
Oh yeah.
You hit it?
He's also sipping from
Oh, I
a
shot at it all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He just has a mug out of nowhere.
Yes. That mug appeared from the same place Timon is, I think.
Hey, Hannick, why don't you show us the way back?
Yeah.
Just give me a second to scoop all this money in the bag of holding.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you hold the opening, I'll push.
Full on just pushing it all in.
Do you want me to help too? I can help push
No,
this in.
hold on. I
No,
kicked
no.
400 gold or so over at him. We're good, thank you.
He starts picking up the coins and you can see his coin purse is having trouble holding all of it, so he
I
starts
think
filling
there's a small
pockets.
chest over there.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
We're the
Punch
best
champion.
team this area's ever seen. He starts.
Doesn't appear to be a lot of life around here, Hennick, so I'm not sure if that's saying much. But yes, you're right.
And when the dragon's family comes back, are you going to be able to protect the village from them? Yeah,
I've
you've
done
got
it once, yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be fine. Yeah. Perfect. Great.
All right, how about you show us where to go before Grub thinks this should be split 5 ways?
Sure.
Just kidding.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's
Grub, stop looking at him like that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We have
Put the fork away, Grub.
an island to get to. Island's more important.
Island, yes.
all right.
All right, let's go. Hen.
Ick.
No, I think I'm calling him Hen. It's
Yeah.
Hen, though, right?
7 ends.
All right.
Glad to have helped. Let's go. And he starts leading you guys away.
As we're chatting, or sorry, as we're walking, I'm gonna go up to Hannick. Hannick, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
That island just past the mountain ridge. Do you know anything about it?
No. I mean, you can just barely see it in the distance. It's I mean, I know it looks pretty dark over that way. It's usually got some clouds above it. Not much else,
Have you ever-
honestly.
Have you ever heard any stories, myths?
I mean, there's some talks. There's some, sailors and such that come through here every now and then for people who use the old port, and I hear that they tend to steer clear. Sometimes they'll talk about things like I don't know, creatures in the water, creatures in the air. Some of them talk about this I don't know, they use the word veil a lot. I don't really understand it, but yeah, they say that they try not to get too close because things just get really weird the closer that you are, and it gets dangerous. So they try to skirt clear of it.
And could you go back to the monster thing?
Which, sorry, monsters in the water sometimes. I guess like
Yeah, what do they kind of like look like and size wise, and like what do you got?
You know what? Let me roll for it. I didn't get the details. I think there's like maybe like big serpents, like big swnakes, large sea snakes, maybe some sharks, bigger like swordfish. That's fish with swords.
These are more food things.
I mean, so are dragons to some, right?
He's got to take that grub.
Okay, is that true? Is there a thing that eats dragons?
I'm sure.
Really big at dragons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of dragons, we heard quite a few times that dragons don't live here and haven't lived here for a long time.
Oh no.
This veil that you speak of, have you ever seen or have you ever heard of other kind of creatures along the mountain range that you don't think should have been here?
I mean, honestly, in some of my hunts, I've nothing I've really gotten a good clear look at or anything. I've seen some shadows that seem to be moving. I thought it was my eyes playing tricks on me, but now that I've literally fought and helped kill a dragon, I don't think that was maybe as far-fetched as I thought. My eyes are pretty good. I can see pretty well in the dark, and I don't know, a lot of shadows moving out towards the ocean there. Also the bay, I should say. Yeah, that rhymed. Yeah.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
That was good.
All right.
Poetry is the lowest form of art. Can we please not?
You got sure, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was just having fun. Yeah, no, we can. Well,
I was
I'll
mostly talking to Lux. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. This is this way, and he just kind of starts walking ahead.
I'm gonna turn back to the team. Do you think that dragon may have came from Heavenward? I mean, it's a bit rare that this dragon, only kind of suddenly appeared. And I mean, it's a large creature. It's flying
can't
around.
Be that rare though, Lux, considering there is the skeleton of another one underneath.
And this
The
place is
town.
called Dragon's Crest.
But this was a quick jog away from where they lived. I'm gonna try and brain blast here. That cave. Did it look lived in? Like a dragon has been here for a long while.
Make a
Caving check.
make a caving check. Make a nature check for me,
It's actually
or
a
survival.
stomaching check.
I'll let you choose.
Does your blood hunter help with this?
Only if I'm
Only if
smelling
you're bad.
or. Oh,
I just thought as a
sometimes.
blood hunter you have advantage on things.
On certain things,
maybe
I
it's
think,
being
yeah.
feeling
Well,
But
smelling
yeah.
was close. I mean, you were
and
trying to
undead.
pull a tooth from it, so you must stink of dragon.
He was
Yeah,
playing with dragon's blood for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
It smells like dragon.
Smell your
that is
fingers.
an interesting question. Yeah, because we've been more using it to be monsters I'm tracking.
Mhm.
So yeah, would I get advantage on this if that's what it was?
You know what? For this, because it's something that you were actively tracking using your blood magic, yeah, I'd give you advantage on this.
The
Success.
dice do not care. So a 12.
A 12. You don't think so, but it's honestly kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
This is the first dragon you've ever encountered. You're not really sure what a normal dragon lair really looks like. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you're just kind of pulling based off of what you know of other creatures that make dens and things like that. And it's hard to kind of pinpoint how long you think it might have been there.
Also, I do agree with you, Silas. that there was another dragon, but that dragon was there for a long time. I mean, it decayed, it dried.
Sure, yes, but this indicates a pattern of these dragons being in this region, and meaning it's not rare. You could be right that maybe it is from Nebenmorn, but maybe they have some sort of migratory pattern. I don't know how dragons work, but
Well, we only saw one. I mean, it usually takes two to tango.
I mean,
I'm not aware of any stories about dragons dancing, but
it's
they
a
could
young
have some
dragon.
other-
Yeah.
It's a young dragon. So
Do we have to worry about the dragon mommy then?
no, I don't think.
It could be the
Just
bones.
based on dragons in general, I don't get a paternal vibe from them.
Well, they could be the baby. There could be a mommy somewhere, but probably the bones are their relatives because they seem to attack the village over the bones, but it's been there forever.
I think the thing just likes money. It's a dragon, and it wanted to collect a hoard. I've heard of hoards like 10 times the size of the ones a dragon has. I've read stories of them, but I think it was just like new to the game, new to the dragon game, and happened to land here. Maybe it was in the old dragon's hangout spot or something. I don't know.
Well, we did see a place where new monsters came from. We personally
True.
opened some terrible places and monsters flew out of it. So
The aesthetic of that place, or at least the creatures running to that place, doesn't really give me dragon vibes. But I've been wrong before.
yeah, I don't know.
All sorts of new and old things waking up and moving around us. Who knows?
Yeah, that sounds awful.
We'll have to scour the island, I guess. I don't know. Just check every inch of that whole island, I guess, to figure this one out.
We'll
Oh, and
definitely
everything.
check it out.
Yeah, every rock,
Yeah.
I don't know about every rock. There are a lot of
every
rocks on islands.
tree.
Lots of trees there too, possibly.
It's gonna be a big time. A lot of time, but
Right.
the champs can do it, right?
Yes, we can
Yes.
call ourselves the champs again. I think we can
I
safely
think
say
for
that.
a little bit.
At least me,
Yeah.
because I killed the dragon. But
You did, and I got a bunch of the bones and stuff, so I'm gonna make something for us. I don't know what, but
a couple of you hit it, so I guess you can technically get the name of. Did anyone not hit it?
well, I mean,
We all look at Charlie.
Who's been shamed out of
I was
existence.
gonna say Charlie is quieter than usual.
All right. Well,
Fading into the background.
But we'll probably still give one to Charlie, right?
yes. I mean, it's only fair. If Silas gets one after following as many, I mean, never mind.
It's true.
You just see Silas shrink.
I'll give you my last bardic inspiration just because I feel bad.
Just to bring me back even.
Yeah.
I imagine the train is not here waiting for us, huh? Because of all the people that were, village burned down, probably had other stuff going on.
So it is still there. You do see
wow.
as you all do arrive back, and at this point, with the walk back, unless you guys are trying to force a march or a jog again.
Oh God, no.
No rush now.
We're
Okay.
chilling.
Cool. So it takes you about 5 or 6 hours to get back. You do see that a lot of the villagers are actually currently working around the village. You see them cleaning up debris. It looks like all the fires at this point have been put out. Either they've died out like naturally, or some of them look like they've actually like been put out by some means. But yeah, it doesn't look like anybody has sort of fled yet. And as you arrive, you see a young woman, a young dwarven woman, who looks very pregnant. Notice Hennick arriving, and she kind of runs over and gives him a big hug, and she says, "Oh, I'm so worried. I thought something had happened to you. I'm so happy." And she just hugs, and she starts kind of crying a little bit, and he puts like his arms around her and pats her back gently, and you hear Hennick go, I told you it was going to be okay. You didn't have to worry. We slayed a dragon. We did it together. It was incredible. I shot it. I mean, they're obviously, you know, they do this for a living. They're much better than I am, but I was still there. I was part of it. I got this chest. Try not to show anybody. This is sort of our cut. We don't gotta worry about diapers. I promise you that. So.
I'm gonna like pat him on the back. He was quite brave.
Thank you, Lux.
An honorary member of the Punch Drunk Champions.
Let's go on.
Let's, yes, that's fine. Yes.
Yes. I sort of elbow Silas, like, I kind of feel bad for being an asshole to him.
And just remember, like with
I
that
don't know, it's a
money,
big feeling for me.
you can probably like go build a house in the caves or whatever, so that the dragons and stuff don't burn your houses down or whatever.
And you see her kind of look like wide-eyed at that, and he says, "No, there's probably not more coming, but we will make sure that maybe we have a bit of a bunker in the basement or something in case something like this happens.
Okay.
We'll be fine, hun. We'll be fine." And she goes, "Okay, it's just and she kind of starts rubbing her belly. She's like, I'm worried." And he's like, "I know, it's okay."
Maybe everyone should have one of those bunkers, and they like connect like a city or something.
Yeah,
You do
a
have
pathway
that-
that leads out.
Yeah, you had that whole dragon bone chamber under the city, right?
Yeah.
Good evacuation
Maybe
point.
funnel down in there when bad stuff happens. I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. You're really up on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, it's just it's where home's been for, I mean, decades at least. So for this village has been here for quite some time. So I do appreciate it. I thank you, and I appreciate your concern. I'll make sure that I take the steps I need to keep my family safe. I thank you again for everything you've done.
Thank you, Hennick. And Mrs. Hennick. And little Hennick.
Thank you.
Is there like a mayor guy for the whole town?
Not anymore.
Oh no!
So
No key to the
Lux.
city
I
for
think
us.
there's
Good
a
job, Lux.
we'll take care of it. I promise. Maybe I'll run for it. Or at least if someone else runs for it, I can back them financially or something. I don't know. I think that's how politics
We can
work.
back them financially. We can back them. We're a team, remember?
Yeah, sure. How much did you want to? Like, if you're going to contribute, how much do you want to?
We'll talk details after.
How?
Yeah, get in contact with us.
I mean, I
Oh.
can send messages across planes, so probably that way.
Okay, yeah. So I guess just let me know in the coming weeks because we're gonna have to figure all this out, and then yeah, we could take it from there. I guess, yeah.
Probably we'll have to rename the town then.
That might not be a good platform to run on, but
Punch Drunkville. I like it.
I was even just thinking, just like get the dragon right out of there. Don't let dragons know.
you just want to call it Crest?
You could put
Crestville.
Hillcrest?
You're on top of the hill. Hillcrest isn't too bad,
Hillcrest
but
is pretty
anything
good.
that doesn't say dragon because of what happened
I mean-
is probably a really good
Oh.
idea.
I'll figure it out.
Are
There's.
Maybe no more dragons, Crest.
I don't
Are
think
you-
that'll help if a dragon shows up. I want to throw that out there. I don't think that's gonna
Yeah.
be. That's not the make or break here.
Are you insisting that dragons only come here because it has dragon in the
I
name?
think that's what
I
they're
mean, it's
saying,
not a
and I
great-
don't.
I
Not a
think that
great
was
start.
think it was a pretty big reason, honestly, because there was another dwarf and he said there's never been dragons in Dragon Crest.
Hadn't been.
And then minutes after he said that, there was a dragon in Dragon Crest. So
Anyways, we'll talk details about the upcoming election after we get the rest of this sorted out.
Sure.
Just maybe spend some time with your wife. We have to go speak to our driver.
Oh,
and
the
figure-
other hen. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the train hen
Yeah.
instead of the dragon hen.
Dragon hen.
because we got to go to the island now.
Okay.
Sure
Yeah.
do.
Well. Thanks very much again. He reaches out his hand to shake everyone's hand who is willing to shake his hand.
Oh yeah.
Knocked her up.
Intern.
Cool.
Can I make an insight check on this guy for a second? He
Sure.
seems like a cool dude, but if I left him money for the town, I want to make sure I'm not leaving it to somebody who's just going to keep it for themselves.
Checks out.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Here's 450 gold.
Oh. Extra?
I rolled a natural one, so don't worry about what I rolled. I'm just going to give him as much money as I can think.
Okay.
He was drowning there for a moment.
Yeah, for some
Yeah,
reason,
the
your mic
audio
went
went out.
warbly for a second there, but you're fine now.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that.
That's okay.
He was speaking across planes there
Yeah.
for a moment.
He was messaging Timon real quick. It's no big.
Here's 200 platinum.
Oh. For the town?
For the town.
Okay.
You guys can give money if you want to. This is out of my own personal stash. But here's 200 platinum.
That's incredible.
There you go, D&D. Beyond's not working for me now.
Oh.
Sorry, never mind. Give it back.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, turns out the universe is like, Zelma, don't give money away.
Yeah, it's a sign. What can you do? Anyway, time to go. Bye.
Alright. Bye.
No, here's 200 platinum. Make sure I will be checking in to make sure that you're not spending this on other stuff. If you're running for mayor, I want you to use this money to bring the town back.
I'll do
Remember
that.
that big guy? He could annihilate this little town in a second.
I'll
Yeah.
All right. I'll make sure. I promise. I do want to rebuild this town. This is my home.
You make a lot of threats.
So yeah, if I
a lot of
can,
money.
hey, if you guys, one team member to another. Sorry, if I could just make a quick critique.
Oof, we are actually
guys
like
keep-
ambassadors for a king, so like you just
Yeah, it's that
double check what you're about.
you guys are just kind of assholes sometimes. Maybe just lighten up a little. That's
Yeah, we gotta be very thorough is the thing because of the king stuff. If we just let anybody have anything, that could be bad. So we've been burned before, is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes you get burned back. But yep.
I was gonna say we'll work on it, Hen.
You're not.
We're
wrong.
working on it.
We've all got trauma. I think
Yep.
that's the big deal. Yeah,
A little
we
bit better
really don't-
each day, right?
we don't want to talk about it.
Sure.
Maybe one day when the team gets together for a reunion or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll hold a celebration next time you come by.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
All right.
We'll be back
all right.
after the island, I guess, maybe. Right?
You have to come that way.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let me know when you're on your way, and I'll make sure that we have things set up.
Cool. As we're walking away, we're like maybe 10 feet away. Sorry, I forgot to tell Hen something. And I go back to Hen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I really thought the others were going to give you money. Here's another 100 platinum.
You're very kind. Thank you. This will go a long
seriously,
way.
I want to see this place like twice the size. Like you should be having lots more babies because we're going to have so many rooms for them.
All right. Okay.
Alright.
Excellent. Thank
Sorry
you.
that our friends didn't give you money. That was really weird.
I think they probably mean well. Thanks.
Normally Charlie does, but she's been quiet all day. It's fine.
All right.
We'll leave it.
Classic Charlie.
All right. See you. Bye.
I don't know. I can't just give my dad's money to a town.
That's you just got so much money.
Listen, this crossbow is going to cost me a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but
so
I
I'm
just earned that money, and he had 400 gold. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
This
Zelmith
place
carries
is
my money. I don't know
burned
what
to
he
the
was
ground.
waiting for. Yeah,
That-
because
You're
of their
saying
own
that
thing.
like it's my fault, Selma.
And
It's not your fault. Whatever.
did
although
you
I
guys
did
find
break
anything
that
suspicious about that whole
The
thing?
fact that
And then that other
Zelmuth gave
door.
money and no one else did says a lot about Zelmuth changing character. So there's nothing wrong happening here. So
Well, you also had all the money.
shut
scooped it
up,
literally.
Grub. Shut up, Grub. Damn it.
I have enough. I have like a go bag amount of money where if everything goes really bad, I can survive for maybe a day. And that's all I've got.
It was like 3 copper.
Yeah, basically, I got nothing.
Three brown ones and 3 shiny ones. Something like that.
10 gold technically is all I got.
10
So,
fucking gold.
so yeah, but forgive me if I didn't give to the dwarfs that build a town above a mountain and
Yes,
named it
yes.
after dragons that don't exist.
Okay, Grub, the more important thing is, do you want more money? Because 10
Yeah.
gold is not a lot.
No, not I don't want to hold it, but
You'll just take it off my dead corpse if things go bad.
oh yeah, I guess. But I know it's important to you, and no one's gonna
Trying
knife me
not-
to get money, right? If you've got it.
That dragon tried to eat me to get it, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't try and get me, but it did. Well, that's
It
a
did
weird
anyways.
thing. Yeah, it really did try and burn me to death, and I didn't have any money, so.
Honestly, it's more impressive that you got hit by a dragon breath that many times and survived.
Well, I'm used to it. I'm just gonna snap
If
and
you
set
weren't
my arm
before.
on fire.
If you weren't used to it before, holy crap, are you used to it now?
Take the
How do you
damage.
still have clothes, Grub? How did that work?
Yeah, none of it really makes sense if you think about it too much. But you got to be quick with patting down the clothes when you get set on fire, and used to it, from arms on
Snap
fire
back.
currently. Yeah.
Also, Grub usually has 3 outfits in his bag at one time when he's
That's
trying to
true.
be any particular thing, so he could just rework some of that stuff.
That's true. I usually just let the clothes go to tatters, and that's when I know it's time to buy new stuff, is because I'm not wearing anything anymore. So, yeah.
All right, let's go find the other hen.
Yeah, and hopefully no more detours. I mean, the dragon was pretty great and all, to be honest with you, but there's just something about that island.
I get it. As we're walking, I'll use the sending stone,
Okay.
kind of whisper into it so nobody hears. Hi, Mom. Helped slay a dragon. Things are fine. Hope you're well. Ask Dad if he ever slayed a dragon. Bet he didn't. Ha ha ha. That's it.
I hope she comes back. Yeah, actually 5. They're all
Oh no, 100%. I'm waiting for her to be like, well, he was a little younger than you when he got his first dragon.
It's not too long before your mother does reply. She replies with, "That sounds very worrying, but I'm so proud of you. I don't think your father has slain a dragon."
Ugh!
Just
Jeez.
3 trash.
Are
He
you
does
alright?
do that.
Are you okay?
He does do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Are you all
Sorry,
right?
guys. Yeah, I'm fine. Just got one over the old man.
Huh?
He's never helped slay a dragon.
Oh,
Neither of
I thought
you.
you were just cheering because you're just alive in general.
That's not true. I did 9 goddamn points. Okay?
Every
That
single one
is
of
a
those
contribution. That's more than Charlie got. What do you have to say for yourself, Charlie?
Yeah, but that was
Nothing.
the third fight. The second fight, she did way more.
No.
damage.
Cumulatively.
Cumulatively.
It doesn't matter. That didn't slay the dragon.
Also, Charlie did make it not sleep. That was a pretty big deal.
It's true. In theory, Charlie did have damage to it.
Half its health, yeah.
And that's by
The point is, I was there and I was a contributing member of the team.
So
The
was
Punch
Henrik.
Drunk Champions plus Hennick.
Yeah, just obviously going
PCH.
forward, just really just try not to get knocked out, and we're gonna be there for you.
It's because you guys are my friends.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We are friends, right?
Well, I'm pretty
looks-
sure you didn't gut me in my sleep, so that counts.
Does,
And likewise. You ever
Yeah.
tried
does
to turn me into
anybody
a
that
potion
doesn't
yet?
try to gut you, are they automatically your friend group?
Closer to, because that's pretty rare. So
Okay.
yeah.
I also made you a pillow fort, Grub.
Oh no, yeah, we're pretty good friends. Yeah, that's pretty good. You didn't tell me it was gonna not keep all my good stuff in there, and that was a step back for me.
I did
but-
tell you I wasn't sure. Also, Silas, of course, we're friends. Nobody watches someone else bleed to death that many times and not be friends. We're
Oh
pals.
my god, I figured it out. When I wore the
What?
ring and I was, well, you don't really know about this.
What you mean? Are you talking about that costume you were wearing when I saw you
Right.
get fried?
It's not a costume.
What is?
Right.
Grub, why did you?
Anyway, we need to go.
Show him, Grub. It's so cool.
I don't think I can. I don't think we. Do we get a long rest?
Yes. And
Yeah,
then we fought a
yeah. You guys got a
dragon.
long rest before the dragon. You haven't used the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really want to now.
No, it's okay if you're shy. It's fine.
Okay.
Listen,
All
what
right,
he's
well,
trying to say is that we can replace you with his.
No,
other form.
no. What I'm trying to say is I understood a little bit that you had a dad problem. You had daddy issues. I don't know, but that could mean this dragon was a dad. Currently, if you struggled against that dragon like you struggled against your dad and then his dad, it lines up.
Oh, so we
Grub,
should
I'm so
be-
glad we're friends because if we weren't, I might gut you in your sleep for that.
I know it's a big thing. It's a big thing for you, and I shouldn't have brought it up. But this could mean there are baby dragons if that's a daddy dragon.
Oh, we'll keep that. in
All
mind.
right. Look, there's hen, the other hen.
My God, y'all made it.
Of
Yep.
course.
I honestly can't believe it. Well done.
That tracks.
I show him the dragon tooth. It took me all day, the whole walk back to carve a hole so I can make it a necklace.
You finally felled the beast, did you?
Yes, it was awful, and it took 3 tries.
It's still impressive.
Oh, yeah.
And you saved this village. I'm gonna make sure when I get back to the Darmal door there that people know what you've done. That's
Yeah, and now you can tell people that there was a dragon for sure. and there
Absolutely.
wasn't no dragon.
Yes.
and I've seen
That's
the
huge.
evidence that it's been actually one of the things not saying you necessarily want to do this right now, but at some point I'm sure that the city would give you a prize of some kind for slaying it. You just need to bring proof. So one of the teeth, for example, I'm sure would be fine.
I
We
got
all
a-
have teeth, and
yeah, I got a pouch
Grub
of
has. Yeah, Grub's got a wineskin full of blood. So
Also that.
Yeah.
You can
Um,
smell it. It definitely dragon.
I don't know.
Just like cracking the lid for him. Yeah,
Smells like
that's,
iron.
Oh yeah, that's
Spicy.
good stuff.
Yeah, but just next time you're through town, probably pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. They're gonna rebuild the village up there and probably change the name so that dragons don't come back. But it seems like we got things handled.
Didn't you piss off the dragon and it got here before us? Isn't that kind of what happened?
We didn't like apparate it by being mad at it. That's not really.
No,
how
but
the-
I'm just saying, like, you fought it, it was mad, then it was where we were going. That seems coincidental.
Coincidence
doesn't
is what it must
see-
be.
yeah, I don't see how it seems like it
Okay.
knew it was gonna go there, but yeah, it ate like a
Potato,
bunch of
potato.
dwarves on the way. I don't think we did this. or
Okay.
anything.
Oh, that's good.
we should all get on the train. I have to change the sign for Zell's pad to shoot out, to have a dragon shoot the name out. So I really need to get working on this.
Sure. Yeah, I just cleaned it up. There was someone left a mess in one of the carts back there. I don't know. There's like some like rotten apples and a whole bunch of shit that was in the back. So
you didn't. You kept it.
no, got rid of it. Smelled like crap.
Is it still in nearby?
I think it's like down in the dirt and the bushes down that way. I just kind of
Okay.
threw it all out there.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna be back in a minute. I'm just gonna go and get my goods.
Don't mind him.
Oh.
He's very sentimental about everything.
He's actually
I-
going to
I
keep
don't-
that, is he?
I don't have an explanation, honestly. I'm sorry.
That's pretty sure it's poison at this point.
It's more like a very bad cider wine for him.
I think you're being real generous, but that's okay.
I've seen him eat
For
it.
him.
He has the constitution of a dragon. It's quite impressive.
I mean, hey, he's your friend. I'll be honest, I kind of fucking hated the most of you when I first met you, but you know what? You guys are all right.
Wow.
Not you. You're brand new. You're right.
This is Silas, by the way.
Hi.
Hi.
Great
Hi.
first impression, by the way.
I got to be honest. I don't really like you. You're kind of a dick. I'm not trying to make a good first impression, but if you have been with us for the last fucking 3 days, especially this little green one, the one that's walking away there, kind of a jackass. That's it. And I'm
Hey,
pretty
tell
sure.
him about when you left us for dead.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll tell him about when, those people came and stole from you and crashed my train. Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah, that
All right,
was
all
that
right,
before
all
or after
right.
we found the dead dwarfs?
Okay.
We're back to where we were. It's fine.
Previous arrangement.
Oh, it's good. Just, you get the fuck back there and I'm gonna be in here. And he goes into the
Give
front.
him 10 gold. I'm sorry.
You're right back to where you guys used to be. I love it.
Oh, man, he really didn't hate us for about 40 seconds there.
It was
Yeah, you
actually
forgot to
kinda
be a
nice.
coward.
You
That
hear
was
from
weird.
behind
Honestly,
a metal
I
door,
don't-
like, new record.
I don't think he hate. I like whisper to Lux, like, I don't think he hates us quite yet. If anything, it's like hate adjacent, just because we know them and we're friends with them.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, I'm gonna use this violin to make a cool pillow fort,
All right.
Do it.
Okay.
and I play a nice, gentle lullaby that ends on a banger of a note. That
Like a
the
solid
first thing
D
that-
or something? Ooh.
Yes,
He's a good
as
note.
that last note like rings out, you see just a dragon head appear out of nowhere, and it breathes fake fire, and then Zell's pad appears in the in the fire, and then the front door. It's just perfect.
And that's
That's how
a
it'll be. Yes,
extravagant,
yes,
but okay.
of course.
You have the time right to
But
get
the
through
first-
that door.
But the first fire is actual fire, like magical looking fire, and the rest is just like the good neon sign fire.
All right. And just as you start to feel the arcane train lurching along, you all kind of walk into Zell's pad, and I think, oh no, Silas, you were in there for the first time yesterday, weren't you? Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, you immediately, as soon as you step in, you lose the feeling of like the accelerating minecarts that you were standing in before, as it seems like it feels like while you're in here, you don't really feel the motion of outside.
This is very comfortable.
Yes, one of us usually keeps watch just so that we don't get snuck up on, but it's pretty chill in here.
But you can't leave stuff in here.
No, anything that's in here. That's why I keep putting the wine back in the bag of holding.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because if I leave it in here, it'll just end up on the ground, and then I have to pick it up and put it in the bag of holding.
Who put the pillows here?
I did.
How did you leave them here?
They sort of just like come with it. Anything that comes with this place gets to stay, but everything else has to.
When you make it, can you make other stuff come with it?
I just can't make things that we eat or drink for sure.
Ugh.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm working on making this bigger place that actually has food, but it's really fucking hard to figure out. Let's just say
Okay.
that. Give me
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
couldn't
time.
even make a single tent. I don't know if you know this. I would just dig holes wherever I went and just bury myself in them. That's how I would survive. So
So the pillows are a comfort to you. It's the best hole you ever dug.
yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, doing a good job. Just like if you can magically make pillows that you can't eat, it's like what's the point? But it's fine.
Also, Lux,
You know, I
just
think
feel-
I'm going to go stand watch.
I was just going to suggest that Lux make Lucy do it, because then no one has to stand up there, and Lucy could just let Lux know when there's some. Can't
No,
your bird
that's
do that?
I appreciate that, Zelma. I think I'm going to go stand out.
Are you
Side.
sure? Because you never really got to like kind of just like get up into the pillows, arms out. Oh, come.
You see, I pull out a dwarven cask of whiskey.
Yeah, you never really got to experience it all the way.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm going to roll a
I-
D100 here. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
All right. Won me over with a cask of whiskey.
I'm just gonna need
I'm
a
like,
little nip
my-
of that.
my head and my shoulders are in the bag of holding. I'm looking for the tumblers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna open up the door, just let Lucy just kind of hang up on top.
Mhm.
But I'll have to keep the door open so she can come inside just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a flap.
While you're looking for the tumblers, I'm just like, here, hold on. Hut! Lift it up. I'm like, I'm stronger while I've got Dad's sword. Get over here, Grub.
Wait, were you gonna beat me?
No, I just walk over like while it's dripping. Like, "Ugh,
Oh.
You're gonna beat me. Holy
I'm gonna
shit.
drown you.
You got
Oh,
the
yeah,
full
did I-
keg.
Did I tell you about the decanter of water that I found?
Vaguely
You said
familiar.
something about water, yeah.
Yes. Oh shoot! I forgot to ask Timon to turn into something else.
Well, we'll
Oh.
see him again, I'm sure.
Oh, so it's like not cool on its own.
I mean, it's water, and it can produce a lot of water, like a
Okay.
geyser's amount of water.
But that could be very useful if we find ourselves in a situation.
I know, but wouldn't it be cooler if it was shooting wine out instead?
Okay,
It might dehydrate us
Yes,
if we ever
but-
need it.
I
Just-
mean, it's better than having no liquids.
it is and isn't. If we drink too much wine, say if we're lost in a desert, I don't know why we would be. But
I
it
mean,
could
if you drink
happen.
too much water, that will kill you too. What's your point?
That's also a valid point. I
can make
don't
it like
want to give it to
fire.
you, Zell, but you are correct. The point
Well,
is,
for now it's
water
wine.
is much more of a survival tool than wine.
I guess.
Yes, but we definitely
Outside
won't
of
need
the
that
city.
much. How about we just keep it as water for now, and then we'll figure it out later.
That's what I'm advocating for. Yes.
All right, let's get drunk.
Yep.
I just come over to you. Just. I better find those tumblers quick, Zell.
Oh shit! You're ruining this place.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
But we have nothing to eat.
You went and got those apples, didn't you?
Yeah, it was bad.
No, guess they were in the dirt.
Yeah. It's
I
fine.
don't think I can make food. Sorry, dude.
Well, we must be pretty close to the next town.
I just crack out some of the rations from my. I like thunk, put the keg down. Go into my pack. I've got a bunch of like dried rations of fruit and dried meats and whatnot, and pass it out. A little bit of lambus bread, you know.
I don't think I can really pouch any of this stuff.
Just-
But
Grub, eat it with your face.
no, I just mean we got the dragon blood, so I'm gonna spice it up. I gotta give it some time to brew, but I don't got nothing to brew with right now. So
That's
Well,
fair.
we'll be in town soon, so you could get some brewing equipment or brewing
Yes.
materials.
anything that rots is good enough.
I mean, bread rots if you put it under the right conditions. Still, if you make it wet, it'll still probably.
Yeah, they
rot.
usually do a good bread layer in there, and then get other, fruits and stuff on top, and then we get it.
I put my rations back into the pack. I'm like, never mind.
Well, we can eat them. I'm just it's
No, just I'm no longer hungry. I'm just thirsty. just
sad.
give me a tumbler, so.
All right.
Drink case.
I try to lift the keg up to pour on you. I can't get off the ground.
Attaboy.
All right, hold on. I really should have tapped this.
I really should have bought a tap.
Like, wait,
Yeah.
just rip the top off of it. I'm like,
How are we going to get in the bag of holding like that? Now we have to drink
Wait,
it all.
you wanted some left over? I thought we were
Yeah,
drinking.
it's a dragon party. We got to drink it all.
I dunk my head in and drink.
Yeah, we're going bobbing for apples in the
Oh
keg.
God! Don't open your eyes.
Just hear screaming as you didn't mention it before.
Why didn't you tell me first?
I lift my head up. Don't open your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Good advice, Elmith. Good advice.
All right, Grub, your turn.
You
Just
reek like a still.
dunking constantly, just like every breath in.
Oh,
So I do want to
Jargon
point out,
whiskey.
I know this won't matter to you guys, but at this point it's like noon. Like by the time you
wait
guys
until-
leave, it's like noon, 1 o'clock.
That's
So what
fine.
you're saying is It's been about 6 hours since we slayed a dragon, and we.
Yeah, you
definitely
fought at the
celebrate.
break of dawn. It took you like 5-6 hours to get back. You talked for a pretty short time, and then you left. So
Time is meaningless when you beat a dragon. Okay?
Right, I was going to say
just-
to us,
like,
it's like the evening time.
the first thing I said was, I don't think it's going to matter. But
No.
and then I said what I said.
I had an idea that it was early in the day. I just didn't think it was that early.
Yeah.
It's drunk o'clock somewhere.
You guys purposely fought before the sun was up so you could use your shadow stuff, which by the way is all worn off and it worn off a long time ago.
That's why we're getting drunk as well.
Yeah.
I miss it.
It's
And
the shadows.
I never even got to try and be a frog, and just next time, maybe
Well,
I get
The next
one.
time we fight a kidnapping frog monster.
We gotta get its juice, make some potions, let me try it.
yeah, you get dibs,
Um,
but you
monster,
get
monster frog juice just sounds gross.
But it
Yes.
was really good looking.
you
Is
can
it
get
looking
Quite
frog?
thick.
you could get first dibs on the fire dragon juice.
I do want to try that one once I can actually, Well, I guess I could. Nah, it's not the right time.
It hasn't been long enough.
Yeah.
It's still warm. It's still
Yeah,
liquid.
give it
It's
a
not
minute.
sludge yet. You can't slice it like it's a wiener dog.
Yeah, this is too
Oh.
new, not old. Like Grampy's ashes. I still got them. If you want them.
Nope.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea not to.
Don't. I'm not gonna drink those. I don't want anything to do with that, man.
That's fair. Can I drink it when I turn it into more potions?
Sorry, Zach.
Just-
Yes.
I'm glad you said yes because he was definitely going to do it. I think, anyways.
It was a perfunctory agreement, honestly.
It's just if I had to be sneaky or not. So I made it easy.
Nah, no more secrets amongst us, right? We're friends, and I like reach over and grab everybody. What do you say, Charlie? Huh?
Don't get me.
No promises.
Oh no.
Another one of those.
Yeah.
That one was real, actually.
I'm just drunkenly turning my violin into a hand crossbow. This is fucking cool. You know this thing's name, right?
What?
It's a violin and turn into a hand crossbow. Periwinkle.
That's not what I thought.
Badass.
Okay. Yeah, not what I thought you were gonna say.
And
What
it
do
you think he was gonna
starts
say?
playing the violin.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
periwinkle.
Okay.
But hold on,
Watch this.
you guys.
Hand crossbow.
Yeah, okay, but look at this. Look at this. And I would just make the armor flex.
Yeah, it's loud.
No, that's
Very
me.
loud.
You guys think that's something? I lift up the dagger and I open the void.
What
No, not
save
in
do we have
here.
to make? This is a very small space. We're all within like 10 feet. Basically.
All the pillows.
If I'm not mistaken,
Just-
that's a per
Oh,
creature
TPK. Uh-oh.
ability, not a. You don't get to pick, I think, who that hits. so-
Each creature in the area.
Yeah,
you're
okay, perfect.
Must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
I need
All the
wisdom
time.
saving throws all the way around.
You think that's
Okay.
cool?
Cool.
Thank God.
I'm definitely spending
Oh,
my armor on that.
Fucking 14.
Dirty 20. So only half damage, I think.
Ooh, 23.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
It
Lex
is
is not
good.
paying attention.
Well, yeah, roll the damage, and then
it's
I.
my turn to dunk my head into the into the barrel.
Yeah, your head's like in the barrel as he reaches it. That's perfect. I love that.
Just a rift opens around us and screaming again just falls out of it. So yeah, if you failed, you are now afraid of me. Whoops.
Yep.
I mean, I'm already a little afraid of you, so it doesn't really...
And take 12 psychic damage.
And we take half as much for succeeding.
That's a good question.
I should say.
Oh,
I think it's half.
Yeah.
Well,
half
then
as
I
much.
would get half because I what was that feature called?
That's
No, it's
only
only
if a
a dex save.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Dex,
Yeah.
right. You're
Yeah,
right,
your
you're
brain
right.
can't dodge this one.
faster than fear.
Inside the barrel is fucking shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going up my nose.
Yeah.
Ah!
All right, don't use that intel's pad
Nope,
anymore,
nope.
please.
That was a terrible idea, Grub.
I'm so sorry. It just seemed very cool.
You scared me so bad that I'm sober now.
as
Hold on. And then just dip my head again.
as you all turn and look at Grub now, you all notice something different. His eyes entirely are a jet black. No
I'm gonna
whites.
yarf.
Grub,
I'm
did
just,
you replace your eyes with coal?
I'm just gonna step outside for a moment.
Dylan,
sure.
Get
sure
away
thing,
from
Lex.
Grub.
What's,
Grub.
What's happening?
what's going on? And like,
What?
no.
What?
Stop
going
poking
on?
Grub's eyes. Grub,
Hold-
Grub,
hold
Grub,
on.
Grub, Grub.
Yeah.
I think. Are you cursed?
Just
What?
grab. Okay, hold on.
What?
I
need to see-
promise I'm not gonna gut you. I just want you to look. Okay.
Okay, well
I
now he's
pull-
definitely gonna get me.
I'm not gonna gut you probably.
I turned
I
the violin into a hand crossbow and pointed sides. Don't worry, I got you, buddy.
I get,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. I pull over this, open the summer sword a little bit, just so that it reflects. Like, look at yourself.
Yeah,
There's
and
two of me. Big deal.
Now look at your. Cross your eyes, and then
cross your eyes. What do I see?
I can focus now.
Does
Uh,
that fix it?
No.
Wouldn't that just make like 4 of me?
Now there's 4. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm multiplying.
You got chills.
Hey, Grub.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I just cast a spell on your cool new dagger just to see if there's any extra cool things you can do with it?
Just don't touch it.
All right, can you put it on the ground?
No.
Can you just hold it out with 2 hands and not move it for 10 minutes?
Are you gonna touch it?
I promise you I won't touch it.
Because I earned it.
Yes, if I touch it, you can stab me with it.
All right.
And I like
Just not
jokingly,
anywhere
like
fatal.
half shove Zell for a sec.
Jesus, you know he's going to stab me.
This is testing a theory.
I'll hold it out.
I'm going to cast Identify on this.
Okay. Grub, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Ruh-roh.
Rut, row, shaggy. Rut, row, shaggy.
7's
Yep.
good, right?
7?
Yeah.
10 minutes is a long fucking time
Oh.
to hold that thing still. That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it back. Okay.
Dan, would you consider us having taken a short rest?
Yeah, I would say you guys could have taken a
Okay.
short rest.
I'm going to take a short rest so I can get my bardic inspirations back. Maybe a few hit points just in case. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to say, Grub, I am very sorry. Remember, I love you. And cast suggestion.
What do I do about that?
And I'm going to use unsettling words to give you a D8 to subtract from your. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
19
Okay.
minus a D8. The 8.
In
11.
my mind, I'm like, it's
You
going
can
to
you
be
can
an eight.
see it, right? You're like,
Yeah,
I
because
know how
the
this
rest of
is.
the against, yeah, 100%.
So, listen, sometimes it works in our favor. This is in our favor. I know it doesn't
Listen,
feel
that
like
riff
it.
just gave me psychic abilities.
Rob,
Yeah.
I just need you to hold it out with 2 hands on your palms for the
I hate
next
that.
15 minutes.
Oh, that's
it.
hurting already.
I know, it's going to hurt for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm just watching the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with suggestion, you will hold it there for the 15 minutes.
I feel like I want to gut you.
How you
I
doing over there,
is,
Grub?
I understand. I understand why. I will ritual cast Identify. I need 11 minutes. So I got 4 extra.
Yeah. No, that's smart move. If you had said 10 minutes, that would have been very interesting. Yeah. So it is a magical dagger. Requires attunement. It's magical, +1 to attack and damage rolls. The weapon itself also has 1 charge that refreshes daily. That charge is it's called Howling Void, which is the rift that opens in space and time and emits screaming that hurts people's
Yes,
brains.
Hello.
Familiar, very familiar.
Yeah, you've seen that work before.
It just happened to me.
Yeah, exactly. And the dagger itself is cursed.
Cool.
As a
cool,
reminder,
cool,
this
cool,
was the
cool.
dagger that Silas's grandfather was using.
Yes, yeah. The one I almost kept for sure. Yeah.
You are very confident that the blackness in his eyes are a byproduct of of having used this dagger for as long as he has.
Knowing that, did we have an idea of what Silas's grandfather was dealing with, like the type of creatures? Were they like in the histories? There's like vague talks of like aberrations or devils or anything. I actually don't know if those are in this world, if I'm being honest with you.
So roll a history and arcana check. Your choice.
They're the same.
We did see his spooky dogs, which I don't know.
You did see spooky dogs that he was controlling. Perfect.
23, and he turned into a very large tree, and there was the nasty
That was what you were
frog.
told. Yes, and then there was also a nasty frog.
We never confirmed he turned into a plant monster, but
Yeah, based off of what you know, and kind of thinking back and going back through some of the history that you've read as well, fiends and everything like that, they do exist. This didn't seem fiendish in nature. I'm just dancing with it. It seemed.
Yeah.
What's the best way to put this? Almost otherworldly. This feels like it came from a different plane of some kind.
Sick, but not a fiendish plane. Some
Not
other awful plane.
Yeah.
Is there any chance I know what does this dagger have any historical significance? I did roll a history check. Just so I can get an idea what this thing might be doing.
You do recognize that a lot of the symbolism on the dagger itself, although it is very it's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like hidden within a lot of the details within the dagger. There is a lot of symbolism towards Relnir in it. Who
Can you
is
spell that one more? Spell that for me.
Relnir? It's the god of darkness and the abyss. In fact, the dagger itself is called the Dagger of Relnir. So.
Okay. This is something we have to deal with before we leave, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't think of a way Grub doesn't get. Grub will kill us before he gives this to us. Not just because he's Grub, but also because I think the dagger is messing with his head. So this is a bad combo.
Okay.
Sorry, Grub. I'm talking like you're not in the room, but that item is cursed.
no, it's not.
Evil.
Nope.
All right. Never mind. Pretend like you're not here. I'll pretend like you're not here for a second. And I
He's
just
gonna try and take my dagger, guys. Just watch. Anything he says next is about me not having it.
Yes, you're correct. Wasn't trying to hide that fact, really.
Well, hold on.
I love you, Grub, but sometimes I just want to stab you. I have to.
I knew it.
Right.
I
Silas
knew
is
it.
right.
I knew it.
Maybe it's a drink talking, but sometimes you say words and my dagger's in my hand and I don't know how it got there.
It's the curse.
It's almost the cursed one. He's lying about the dagger.
Am I lying about the dagger?
Yeah.
Insight check.
Make an
I'm gonna
insight
find
check.
out. 14.
You're pretty confident that
That Zelmuth is lying about the dagger.
He's definitely.
you don't feel like he's lying necessarily.
Okay, so hold on. Grub,
Yeah.
you want to live for a long time, right?
Yep. The whole time, preferably.
If you found out that this dagger was going to reduce the amount of time that you could live, what would you do?
I'd be very suspicious about someone that said a very cool weapon was going to make me weaker or something. That's very strange. So
You know about curses, right?
maybe.
You know that there's things in this world that make the person that uses them into something else, or maybe makes them sick,
or evil.
Well,
Nah,
that's
not me though.
that's subjective.
He's not evil. He's just grub.
Yeah, I'm fine. So
Right
whatever.
now, you're just grub.
Right.
But I don't know if you'll be grub later if you keep holding on to that dagger.
That's
The thing is-
fine.
I
This
don't
is a
think he
dagger of
is
an
the
evil
grub.
god, grub.
I can handle it then.
Okay, but if you can't handle it, we're going to take it away.
Hey, Grub, you've had your 15 minutes. Just a heads up.
Yeah,
I've been
just
keeping
instantly
time
put it
on my
back in.
watch.
Back,
Yeah.
Zelma, come here, and I like grab you sort of conspiratorially.
All right, but
Okay.
we shouldn't put our backs to him because he'll definitely think about stabbing us. So,
Just grumbling to myself.
So here's the thing. He's not going to give it up willingly. We know this. But what if we offer him a trade?
it would have to be something way cooler than
I
a dagger.
know,
That's...
I know, and let's be honest, the dagger's really cool. But we need to find something that is going to be cooler that he's willing to trade for.
I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take Timon to make a dagger gun. So,
That's mine. Trademark.
you are not here.
Let's
I push
go
his
back
face out of
outside.
the conversation.
Yeah, dips in.
I don't hear anything.
I will say, look,
I
if you
heard
did-
dagger gun.
Yeah, if you did want to come back in, the fear that Grub has, it only lasts for like 6 seconds. It's like a round thing, so if you're staying outside because you felt like you were afraid of him the whole time, it would have worn off. Just so you know.
No, at this point, I'm just talking to Lucy.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
We're catching up.
All right, well, we'll think of something to trade, but we have to keep an eye on that because I don't know what it's doing to him. I just know that it's cursed. That's all I can really figure out, and I
Maybe we
can't
can
remove
find, like, a
curses.
really cool head of cabbage or something that he'll like.
I don't think he'll trade it for something that can kill monsters. The thing we have to give him should kill
We have
monsters.
to, or maybe like a really good potion ingredient.
I honestly
know.
think if it doesn't kill a monster, he won't trade it. Have you met Grub?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think outside of the box, but you're absolutely right.
Yes,
I think, yeah.
the box is just fine with Grub.
Explosives.
fine.
That's what we need to do. We need to get. No,
I
that's
mean,
a bad idea. That's a terrible.
If you can
idea.
get explosives that we can reuse over and over again, like a dagger, then you're definitely right.
explosive rounds for the dagger gun.
Again, technically Lux's, but we'll see if we can convince him to give him the dagger gun in
How do you put an
exchange for
explosive
the
charge
weapon
into a
of an
dagger?
evil god.
That's being fired out of.
This
a
became
gun.
a grenade launcher so fast.
It was always going to become a grenade launcher.
Just shoots
That's
fire
just fulfilling
potions.
its
That's
destiny,
all.
frankly.
What's that awful fire in Game of Thrones? It just shoots that.
Dragonfire.
Witch fire.
Or,
Dragon. There
no,
you go.
it's- I want to say alchemist fire, but that's the D&D thing.
Maybe.
Same
Something like that.
Elmo's Fire.
I don't know.
Bad time fire.
Yes.
Yes, alchemist fire is in D&D, so we'll shoot. It'll shoot alchemist fire.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. So we'll just have to keep an eye on him.
Yes. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Grub,
Yeah?
I think you're next for the whiskey dunk.
Okie dokie. I put the dagger well into my inner pouch, clamp it under my arm, and then dunk my whole head.
a
up.
very
I look-
distinct eye contact to where he put that dagger.
I'm looking at Silas like, or Silas is up like, do I hold him under?
Oh my
No,
God.
God, no. We've
Kidding,
made jokes
I'm
about
kidding.
killing Grub, but I really don't want to kill him. He's a pretty great dude.
Jesus.
He just is hard to talk to sometimes.
It's just, I haven't had anything to really eat, and that was a lot of whiskey. And
You know, it solves that problem. I go into the bag of holding. Wine.
taper off. The excellent
Yes.
idea.
Bubbles just start coming up through the barrel.
And like start looking. Oh shit! Just give him the quick Heimlich. Make sure that the whiskey that comes out goes back in the barrel.
Oh.
Don't want to waste it.
Yeah, waste not, want not. That's what I always
There's
say.
nothing in his stomach. It's just whiskey.
But it's a goblin stomach.
A little grub goes a long way.
All right.
Rub a dub grub. Okay. That.
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
Do you guys remember we used to have a bird?
Yeah, you ate it.
I'm still-
Rob, no. Don't do this to
I
me.
mean, he did, which is fucked up.
11 herbs and spices, baby.
It was air
You
fried
said something
too.
about finger looking good. You said, and I remember.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't enough. I'll tell you that.
So far, since we've known each other, we've killed the same amount of birds. Just so you know.
Is that true? No. Well,
Since we've known each other,
you killed
since-
at least 2.
tell me the other one I've killed.
It was just the other minute. The whole dragon's just a big bird.
That's not a bird.
What do you mean?
Wings do not equal bird.
Yes,
How many birds do you know breathe fire, Grub?
1.
Oh, well, he gets wings in his second one, technically, Grub. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not here.
I-
Fuck. I'm out of leave.
God damn it, I have them.
I look at grub like bird. It's all right. It's all right.
Only some of the time.
It wasn't a bird.
Bat bird goblin.
It was a dragon. They're distinctly different.
Does it lay eggs?
Shit.
Does it fly? It's a bird.
Wait. Hold on. Do dragons have hollow
Reptile.
bones?
No.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I did
Like
mess up
tryptophan?
its bones, yeah. Well, I Google would dragons would have to have hollow bones.
Dragons
They
do
could
not have
exist.
hollow bones.
Remember,
What?
reptiles also lay eggs, Grub. Lizards also lay eggs.
Okay, but wings.
Some lizards have wings.
If they're birds,
No!
things can be 2 things.
I get. I don't think it. So it's a bird and a dragon. So technically,
Yeah.
I have killed half a bird more than you.
Okay. Why are we talking about this? I don't remember anymore.
Because you ate a bird 5 hours ago.
Yeah, that's fine.
The bird you were taking care of.
Well, Charlie was.
All right.
It was fine while I had it.
There were fewer dragons.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have saved it either.
Oh, you got fire breathed on you like 3
I got
times in a row. The only difference is it would have been well done.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna have a nightcap of wine before I have no food and go to bed.
Oh, no.
I'm already going to regret this tomorrow, but yep. Bring one over. I
You know
figure
what,
it's just
maybe
a
it-
box of wine.
Yes. Maybe take out a ration we can split between us or something, because a nice charcuterie board of rations.
I mean, it is basically just meats and cheeses and dried vegetables.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
train charcuterie in Zell's pad. Let's do it. I just dumped that part of my satchel out.
All right, you don't have to put it on the floor, but
I'm drunk.
all right, I'll scoop it all towards the pillows.
Wait,
You see a little
Pillows.
green hand just come out every once in a while.
yeah.
Jump into the whiskey-soaked pillows that you.
This is a nice place.
Yes.
Very warm. Very good.
Where's Lux?
We're talking about birds and killing. I think you left.
All right, I'm going to bed. I'm done.
All right.
Good night.
So Lux, like 2 p.m. rolls around. At some point you poke your head back inside the tent. Everyone's passed the fuck out. They're all asleep. You hear snoring. It smells pretty not great in there too. There's a lot of stale liquor. The floor is sticky if you walk through it.
liquor
It's
farts.
not the best.
I'm actually gonna knock on Hen Death's door, and just
Yeah, what do you want?
How much longer to the next town?
It's pretty close. It's not town. We're just gonna be at the port. Should get there in like 4 or 5 hours.
Shoot.
Why?
Okay. Nothing. We're just gonna. You know what? It's not your problem anymore after that. So never mind.
All right. Well, listen. Thanks for being reasonable.
Oh. Other
Not
than
your
Charlie, I
friends,
think
just
we're pretty
you.
reasonable. Yeah. Well, thanks. I do have a question. How long have you actually been doing this job?
Probably like 20 years or so.
Do you have a family?
No. Live my life on the rails. Not better to be single.
I guess you're the expert on the subject. Anyway, you've been down to the port a few times. Have you ever seen anything weird coming from the island?
Can't say I have. No, there's a lot of this port's, it's not used very much, so it's a lot of drunks and things. I'll be honest, you know, you guys know the shipper going on, right?
They've told us about it.
Okay. Yeah, the captain's a little weird. You know what ship you're looking for, right?
I'm sure we written it down
Okay.
somewhere, but I mean, if the port isn't used anymore, it won't be very hard to find a ship there.
It's not used commonly. There'll be some smaller ships. But just keep an eye out on your captain. He's I've heard he's eccentric. So
Okay, noted.
might be a little strange, but honestly might fit in with you great. And you and your party here. So you and your friends should have a good time.
I hate how honest you are with that, and quite true. Anyway, well, thank you so much for driving us. We really do appreciate it, and I'm gonna pass him 5 platinum.
Cheers.
Honestly, for all you've done for us, and don't listen to Grub. He's just he's eccentric in his own way.
I understand. And I definitely won't, so don't worry.
All right. Well, just let me know and I'll wake them up when we get there.
Will do. All right.
I'm gonna head back to the pad and just it's actually quiet in here. And oh shit, there's food. I'm just gonna eat whatever's left.
Yeah, it's just food on the floor.
See a green arm sticking out of the top of some pillows and nothing else.
Yeah, the next few hours pass by without anything of note really happening. You know, there's a couple times where you hear the pillows all kind of shift around and a different extremity of grub kind of pokes out from the pillows. Silas and Zelmuth kind of toss and turn every now and then. A couple times Zelmuth wakes up bleary-eyed and asks you a question that doesn't make any sense. Like, how many teeth are left in the train?
Yep.
What time is a dragon?
Yeah, exactly. But he does promptly fall asleep right afterwards. And Charlie is also sleeping. As early evening comes, at some point, Head Death actually does kind of walk back and poke his head in and just says, I will be arriving soon.
Well, thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna kick Zelmuth. Hey, it's time to get up.
You know, you could just shake me awake. You don't have to kick me every time.
As he's like watching me, I'm gonna kick Silas too. Hey, wake
All
up.
right. It's just everyone.
And then with Grub, I'm just gonna move all the pillows and just let the sunlight hit his eyes.
Ow.
Yeah, and Grub, that sunlight is blinding. Like, it's
why are you doing
remarkably bright.
Turn it down.
No, it's we're gonna be ready soon, so grab your stuff.
It's too loud. All right. I'm just going to put the protective cloak around me all the way.
Yep.
So all you can see is my little legs waddle around.
I'm going to take the decanter of endless water
Mhm.
and go just the number one for me, and a gallon of water comes out.
It's like,
Whoosh.
And I just drink as much as I can, and then press
So
the
a single
patient
mouthful.
myself dry.
Oh, do me. Do me
All right,
next.
the number one for our good friend Silas.
Oh my god, it's so cold.
Can I actually do Prezi to make it ice cold, like as cold as possible?
Oh
You
no.
can make like a 5-foot cube of it, like the first splash. Of
yeah,
it.
you can make the
Yeah,
first
let's do
splash like
that.
hyper cold. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I have shape water, and it freezes water for an hour.
Oh my god.
So if he's actually when he's as he's stepping in the water, I'm just gonna freeze it. And be,
A block of ice just fucking like.
Burst.
Is this Silas?
Ah!
Ooh, sorry, that came out weird. Another number one, please, and I'll just dump more water.
I'll
It
do it
usually
one more
doesn't come out
time.
frozen. That's so weird.
You're doing it one more time?
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
black eyes for Silas.
You do take a total of 6 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
I've taken 12 points of damage while sitting in the tent.
Pretty good night. Afternoon.
Thing has an on the ox option. Great. Perfect.
Who did that?
Yeah.
Who?
I think it was the decanter of endless water, so technically me.
Cabin number 2.
Not in here. I can give you a number one special right now, or we can go outside and we can see what the glyph 2 does.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right,
Sure.
everybody out. Make sure you take all your things because this place is going to go away when I step out.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well.
Don't worry, I can make it again whenever.
Okay.
And we all step out. Is the
Set
train
everything
moving?
aside.
Yeah, the train. Well, the train's slowing down now. You're kind of coming into where this last stop would be. You can see.
Hendith, can you just stop for a second before we go into town? I just want to try something, and I don't want to hurt your train in the process.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
And he stops it.
everybody off the train for a second.
Okay, so to be clear, you can't just like. You guys are like on. There's not an easy get off the train for a second here. You're like going down like a mountainside that doesn't have like steps on either side. This isn't like a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not.
Hendith, if
On
I
top
make
of the
if I
train?
produce a lot of water suddenly, will that damage your train?
He's gonna pee.
No, it's what?
He's gonna pee. I think that was
No.
a euphemism.
These
No,
are
I'm
these are
definitely
these
going
are
to
built
make
to go
magical-
outside.
Okay, can you close your door just in case?
He does.
You're
Though.
starting to make me nervous, Al.
All right, here we go.
There's a lot of preparation.
And I'll brush my finger against the second glyph and produce 5 gallons.
Yeah.
Say like I'll say fountain and produce 5 gallons of water.
You just get sloshed into a corner.
Every so
Wow.
often, I'll freeze like a chunk, just so it's just.
I'm like, you!
Oh, wasn't me. That's
Ow,
good.
my head. Oh.
Hey, Lux, you
Oh.
want to try the third version? I think it says geyser here.
No, I'm okay.
Then stop freezing the fucking water when people are trying to drink.
I actually think it's hilarious.
So we would be shooting a geyser at you. All right, thank you, Hendith.
Hi.
All right,
And he starts it up.
guys. Guys, try me.
Silence from
It
both.
was completely soft.
Oh yeah, sorry, presentation.
Drive me, and everyone just ignores them. Holy shit. Like,
All right.
I also do it for Silas because no one did, and he's I might have a concussion for all we know. So.
My eyes
yeah.
look swollen.
In fact, I'll actually give you a first level healing word, Silas.
Oh, true. Did we get a good long rest?
Fuck no.
Short rest now.
No, it's no longer.
Short rest, sure. You guys need 8 hours for a long rest, and boy, did you not get that.
I'll get taken
You
8
get
hours.
9 hit points. Silas.
Thank you. I feel mostly better.
I'll use half my hit dice here. Why not?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. My hit dice.
I chose not to use my hit dice because I was like, oh, it's only 6 points. I'll be fine. But then I took more ice damage.
How far from the port is the island? Like, is it a significant distance?
So as you're kind of pulling in to the where the station is here, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check for me?
Of course. 26.
26. So as you kind of look out across the bay, you can see pretty far in the distance, just like a small outline of what looks like peaks over the water. But, you know, just kind of eyeballing it, does seem like it's pretty far away. You don't think it would take more than probably a day or so to sail there, but it is a fair distance away.
Okay. Anyway, Hendeth said our captain is a bit eccentric. It actually might benefit the group in some way, maybe. Who knows?
Yes, I think you can classify us as eccentric, so
Yeah.
maybe it'll be a good match.
As long as they're not a coward.
Maybe he's heard stories.
I mean, he is taking us there, so I have to imagine he's done this before. So if anyone has stories,
Yeah.
Probably knows something about the monsters more than snakes and stuff.
Do need a little bit of, you know, reconnaissance or intelligence. We need to know what to expect, at least to some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You guys not feeling any nervousness getting onto this island? Especially full of monsters?
I'm still riding the high of that dragon slaying.
Yeah,
so
I think we can handle it. I don't know.
Well, it did take us 3 times to kill a dragon, so if there's something bigger than that, and imagine how many times
There's
we have to
definitely not anything bigger than a dragon there.
And
That's
I mean,
ridiculous.
it
Also-
tried to escape 3 times. We could have
True.
beat it any time.
And I didn't have turned my violin into a hand crossbow, periwinkle, before.
And that's,
Is it
and
like
that's
one of those
why
things
you-
where it's like Winkle, Periwinkle.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't
Do
say
that.
the name of that weapon again.
I'm going
Maybe
to say
not-
it a lot more,
But like
mostly
maybe not
for
on near
your
the
sake.
captain or whatever.
Well, let me see what he's like first before I
Yeah,
Before you
maybe-
pull out your Periwinkle.
Yeah,
You guys-
maybe he'll be jealous.
You guys feel the train come to a full stop. Hendeth opens his door. He says, "Well, this is it. Thank you again for all that you've done. Good luck."
Yes.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna need
Sorry,
it.
sorry for being the worst. We appreciate the ride.
Oh, it's fine.
Thank you, Hendith. And I hand him the 5 gold that I've got in my pocket.
All right, cheers. Thank you.
Jeez, this guy's wealthy.
Oh yeah, you guys have given him a fuck ton of money.
Just,
I mean,
One thing I've learned is adventurers tip well.
remember to remind everyone, visitors, there has been dragons. Don't say there wasn't dragons when there is. And yeah. All right. I'm just gonna hop off the train as soon as I can.
Cool. And
Sorry about that again.
as you guys all kind of disembark, you see that he goes over to a switch to turn the cart around, gets it going the other way, and sets off, leaving you guys behind. You see a small dwarven arm kind of pop out the side with a quick wave, and then away he goes.
I kind of liked him.
Oh yeah.
I like that he wasn't having any of our shit.
He actually didn't like us very much, so
I mean,
I know
I
he left
get
us
it.
for dead at the first chance.
anyway, we're supposed to find a boat. As I'm looking through the port, how
Mhm.
many boats are here?
So as you're looking through, you see 3 ships that are currently docked, that are like single mast but fairly large ships. And then you see a couple smaller, look to be fishing boats.
Fishing.
All right.
boats.
So what are we looking for?
So what kind of boat are we looking for? You guys set
Can we
out
get
on
a
this before
name?
I joined.
Yeah, I actually forgot to write it down. Grub tells me not to write things down anymore.
So
it's
I will remind you because I find it hilarious. You absolutely do not know the name of the
I
boat
didn't think so.
or the captain because you guys told Liam to basically go fuck himself. So
I
Yeah.
cast a sending spell.
sure.
Your favorite bard here. The ship we were supposed to find. Do you have a name of the captain or the ship? We're at the port now.
A couple minutes go by. More minutes go by. And then you finally hear, yes, you're looking for the astute, Captain Perquist. Pequist, sorry, Pequist. And then that's it.
All right, the Captain Peckwist.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Captain Peckwist? You know I'm bad with names. I think the
Just-
ship's name is called the Astute.
That's easier. What a name.
Okay.
I mean, they did say he was eccentric.
True.
So the name is sort of.
Does any
Anyways,
do any
yeah.
of the boats have the name Astute or the Astute on it?
Yeah, so as you're kind of walking along the, like where the main sort of wharf is, you do notice that out on this quite long dock where these, sorry, the three separate docks where these ships are currently tied off, you do see one that looks like it's seen better days. You can see that the ship was probably painted once a green of some kind, though it's kind of hard to tell because mostly it's just wood showing through at this point. You can see that the, it has what might be functioning ballista along the side. The sail itself is actually stained with a few like different brown patches. But in paint along the back, you are able to make out the name Astute.
You know, when I picture my death, I don't picture it drowning in a boat that looks like that.
Does anybody else find the name a little ironic considering the state of this craft?
What do you mean? It's in the water and it's floating and it's perfect.
So
mean, it
you
is-
get what I'm going for, right?
I mean, it's not a pretty ship, but if I had to put money on it, it probably looks like that because there are monsters in the water.
As you say that, you look at the other two ships that are docked here. Much better condition.
Or he doesn't keep it well kept.
Or he goes into danger. I mean, the greatest warriors always got scars and gnarly bits. So,
I mean, let's not judge a book by its cover.
well, we can always judge a book by its
But-
cover.
That's
just
what
a
it
saying,
covers
Rob.
for, Zelma.
For burning, Silas. Remember,
No, you don't burn.
absolute. I feel like he just went backwards, and we were doing a good. We were on the same. I was gonna say page.
All right, I'm
All
gonna
right,
go
I'm
see if
getting
I-
myself
we're
riled up.
big road.
I'm getting riled up. Let's get on the boat.
So as you walk towards the ship, you do see a Goliath is sort of sitting on a fairly large wooden chair that looks like it's also seen better days. He kind of eyes you as you're walking forward, and he says, "Hello there. You here for? You're
Jim's
the
nodding my
ones, eh? All right."
Yes, I produced the king's emblem.
Hey, Captain. And then you see a small head poke its way over the rail. It's a small, you could tell pretty quickly, gnomish man. You see he has a
Silas, hold me.
patch over one eye. Very
We're gonna
like
get back to that.
very frazzled white hair, almost like Doc Brown style. And you notice that one of the arms, it looks like, well, I mean, you can only really see from the wrist up, looks to not be original work. This looks, but you can see like digits and things moving. This looks like it's some kind of automation that was added, perhaps for something that had been taken from him. And you hear he goes, "Ah, you're finally here! Get up, come on board, let's go! We're going! And he just
Silas,
keeps...
I'm riled, Silas.
I just want to see how long he keeps
I
going.
can't sleep on grub.
Sleep.
Well, this is definitely our flavor of people. So,
It's not wrong.
I'm seeing flames.
all right, Charlie, you're first. I just want to make sure that.
Yeah,
Just go introduce yourself, Charlie.
No? All right, I guess I'll do it.
first.
Oh,
Okay,
good
you go
luck,
first.
thank God.
I'll
No,
go
I
first.
insist. I insist.
Hi, I'm Lux. This is Selmith, Silas, Scrub, Charlie. Yeah, we're the poor souls that are going to that godforsaken island.
All right.
How about a little bit of enthusiasm, Lux?
Woohoo! Let's go! My name is Captain Peckwist. You can call me
Like
Captain
that.
Patches.
Cam patches.
I try to stifle a little giggle.
I love it.
Hi, Captain Patches.
There. All right. Anybody else coming? Is this it? Is this everybody we got?
This is
This
it.
is
No, but I
Yeah.
could listen to you speak forever.
If you get that close to me, I'll fucking stab you. Let's go. And he turns
Yep,
towards...
definitely our
I
flavor
actually
of people.
instinctively cast shield. Like I don't even realize I'm doing it.
As he turns and walks away, you see he's got like boundless energy, it seems like. And he's like kind of
Or
like
stabbing.
half walking, half skipping away. You do notice that from the elbow onwards, he has some kind of mechanical arm of some design. You see it has like a very soft blue, almost veining that runs through it that's lit up. It's similar to ways that you've seen with like other arcane powered devices, like the train, for example. And you see that he has a some kind of, it looks like a scimitar on his left side. Other than that, he's dressed like very nondescript. He really just has like a simple brown tunic on. He has full black pants and some leather boots that his pants are actually tucked into. Sadly, you notice no patches.
damn.
I know. It hurts, but it's true. And you see he starts yelling out. He goes, Frank, Chip, Trot, get out here. We're going, boys. Let's go. Woo! And you see like few people come out from below deck and start like untying the boat, pulling the lines. You see the Goliath that was out on the chair before. He starts doing some of the work down at the actual dock level. And you guys are like getting ready to go right away. Eventually they pull up like the everything to get the ship ready to go. They anchor up and immediately they start
Oh wait, hold on. Do we need anything at the sports city before we just leave?
we're going, we're not stopping, let's go.
Nope.
Fast is
Yes,
better.
no,
Fast is
it's-
better.
I hope you have food on here because we're definitely taking some before we leave.
It's no answer.
Say no.
He's just grimacing to himself.
He doesn't realize he's coming face to face with a punch-drunk champion.
He's definitely as crazy as us. There's no questioning that even a little bit.
do
Grub
we-
might have finally met his match.
Oh, I'm gonna burn this boat down.
Let us get to the island first.
I'm just gonna burn it down.
Why? We're going to drown.
I don't know. There's something about him.
There's
It's
something about you too, but we don't go stabbing you.
well, Zelma tried yesterday.
No, I threatened to stab you. I didn't stab
That's the
you.
same. That's the
It's
same.
not the same.
That's the same unless you didn't mean it.
I didn't really mean it, no.
Well, then that's weak. So I don't know what to say about it.
Well, he is somewhat of a coward. I'll just walk over to Captain.
If you call me a coward again, I'm going to use spells to make you jump off the boat and get eaten by monsters.
As long as I don't have to go to the island, please, please. I'm gonna go to Camp Patches. Wait, Captain.
Yes, sir.
How long does it take to get to the island?
I mean, if we make it, it should only take us maybe a day.
many incidents have you had on this boat? Just curious.
What do you mean
When
by
you
an
say
incident?
Well, how long has this boat been seaworthy?
Well, maybe 6-7 years.
And it hasn't sunk, or
Oh, it's
at least.
it's gone down, but we bring it back up.
Let me guess. Your name Captain Patches, but the actual thing that's patched up is this boat.
Ooh, you clever. I like that. Yes, sir.
I hate this. I'm gonna walk back to the boat and just find a seat, just sit down, and like look at Lucy and go, God, this is it. This is it. We're done for.
As you go and you sit down, the large Goliath comes over and sort of sits down beside you and he says, this is your first time
First time on a boat.
on a boat going to the island, going to Ebonmore, anything like that.
This is the first time to the island. Yes. This is the first time on a boat that looks like this. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna tell you a few things because you look confused. First off, Captain Patches, weirdly enough, best guy there is for this job. Most people won't go past the Veil. Can't get you close enough to the island to land.
What's the veil?
It's a
Excuse me.
Oh no, he's dying.
Sickness. It's a sickness. Everybody jump off the boat.
Consumption.
it's a sort of field, like a curtain around the island. It's it'll mess with stuff.
Okay.
It'll
Magic?
turn you around. It'll get you lost. Sometimes, for most, it makes you crash into the island. Captain's got a weird thing that lets him kind of get through all that muck. And quite frankly, the only reason the rest of us are here is because of the insane amount of money that we got paid to be able to do this job. Most boats that go there usually crash there. People are stuck there forever. Patches is the only one that's ever... Sorry, Captain Patches is the only one that ever goes to and from and makes it out okay.
So don't
There's
call it
a-
just patches. Good to
There's a legend that behind that patch above his eye got something that lets him see good. Some kind of, gnomish technology back there or something. I don't know. Could be real, could not be. I only go with him every once in a while. But if you do need something, my name is Baylor. I'm the first mate here.
Okay.
And you. So the other crew members, Craig, Trip, and Trot, I think he said.
So he starts pointing out various individuals. He's like, that's Bronson, Crank, Theo, Chip, and Trot.
Bronson.
Crank,
Chip.
Theo,
That's a
Chip,
lot of
and
names.
Trot.
For Zelmuth, that's a lot of names.
I know. I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah, well, we need the
Trip.
hands.
It doesn't just float on its own.
No.
Trot. And your name was Baylor?
Yeah.
Huh.
You say you only do this job every once in a while. Is there? Obviously, it's dangerous. We can tell. But
Yep.
have you seen anything on the island?
Shit, yeah. You see, apparitions. A lot of what we think are probably corpses walking around.
Oh shit.
Zoinks!
A lot of shit in the shadows. If you like, I can probably... I'll have to go root around downstairs and find it, but I think we got a sort of map that shows some of the things that are actually on the island.
Yes, we will take one of those.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I'll let you copy it. We only got the one. And it's, it's useful if we ever do have to land. I hope we... Like, us here, we ain't landing. That's for you. Like, we're gonna stay on the ship. You get a boat, you row over there. You try not to crash the boat when you get there, and then you hopefully row on back.
You'll wait for us?
Oh, no. It's far too dangerous. You let us know how many days you need there, and we try to come back. Unless any of you have, a way to get in contact with us.
I can do
Perfect.
it.
Yeah, there's some academics that we've had go there. None of them did make it back, but they were able to contact us, but by the time we got there, they weren't. Anyways, just make sure you survive, because it does take time. Bake that in. Bake the time it takes for us to sail there into the pickup schedule, and you should be good. Hopefully. I'll be honest, most people don't come back. So, good on
Don't
you.
worry, we'll come back.
Well, we
just
might
killed-
come back. There's a
just killed
chance
the
we just
dragon.
like live there. I don't know.
Well, no, we have to get the money for the dragon and stuff, so we have to come back.
Yeah, some of us
Dragon.
might come back.
Yeah, we killed
Yeah.
the dragon today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well,
There was a bit of
congrats.
practice before going to the island,
That's no big
apparently.
deal.
Yeah, we just handled it.
Handled it.
Have you heard, obviously, from Captain Patches, has he ever explained any other creatures, things that he's seen that may have scared him?
You can
Just
try
like-
talking to him about that. Honestly, he's pretty batshit crazy. We just kind of let him do his thing. Listen to his orders. The guy's right. He knows his shit. But yeah, we don't talk too much outside of that. I'll be honest. He keeps to himself most days. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, he
thank
did
you.
already threaten to stab me within 10 seconds of meeting me.
Yeah, no, he'll say that.
Does he ever follow through?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but like most of
That's
the
what I'm
time he
worried
just
about.
says it. Just
No,
don't
I'm
if
happier
if
that
he's-
he follows through because if he was another tricky guy, I don't think I could do this. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I would never call Captain tricky.
Okay.
He's odd. Give him that, 100%. But tricky, nah.
Because someone tried to trick us once and it didn't go great.
Sorry to
So-
hear that.
Well, thank you for the information. That was extremely helpful. If you can get us that map as soon as possible, we can start
Yeah.
planning our trip to the island.
Sounds good. I'll go see if I can find it.
When I say it like that, it sounds like a vacation, but it's very not much. It's not going to be that.
Well, it's kind of going to be that, if we make it there.
It definitely is not going to be a vacation.
It's going to be very, very fun and adventure. So that's a vacation.
I hate how you're not taking this very seriously.
What do you mean? This is what this is what the journey's for. This is what the whole thing is for this. So
This is for research and glory, Lux. You really got to get on board with this.
Yes, I also do want to point out that, like Baylor just said, people don't come back. And
well,
we're
remember he
not
said they
leaving.
were writers and stuff. So makes sense.
Yes, they could have also been very powerful magically. We don't know that.
Well, we know that because they're dead.
What I'm
Listen,
trying to say
you,
is,
you be excited, Grub. Some
Yeah,
of us will
yeah.
just be worried, so that we kill things better when we're worried. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. If that works for you, I mean, you killed the dragon, so I'm not gonna knock you. If that's what works for you, that's what works for you. So I'm fine with it. But yeah, just keep an eye open while we're on the boat. That's all.
I sort of look into the water as he says that. Like, yeah, we haven't really done that.
I'm just gonna take around just kind of a look at the ship and just to kind of get my bearings, see what everybody else is kind of doing.
Yeah. Not really a role needed for that. As you kind of look around, you see that there's a lot of lines that are being tied off. The wind isn't exactly in your favor at the moment, so you're having to do a bit of tacking. So that's causing a little bit of a slowdown, but not much that you feel like is going to really impact your timeline overall. The ship itself, as mentioned before, it's not really in the best condition. But there are crew members that are still trying to like keep it clean. They're cleaning up messes on the deck and things like that. And you do smell what seems to be some food that's being cooked or prepared coming from within. There are a set of doors that look to, and you've seen a couple of crew members kind of come and go now, that do lead below deck, to where you would assume there are quarters and the mess and things like that.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Captain Patches over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak Gnomish to him.
Okay.
Maybe he's less eccentric, but he speaks Gnomish.
All right.
I speak
Captain,
Gnomish, I'm gonna try and listen to this.
Sorry, Lux. I want you to do it in actual Gnomish, please.
I don't know what Gnomish sounds like. So
Attaboy.
I can't,
Come on, Peach. Just use your imagination.
Yeah, the first thing you said would have locked it in. That's no mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first offensive accent you did would have locked it
We would have had to commit it.
I've heard you've been around the island quite a bit.
You speak the old tongue. Oh man, I haven't heard that in quite some time. You have been around the island. What you want to know?
Well, we're heading there because we're trying to find. You know what? I actually don't know what we're supposed to find over there, but Baylor over there was telling me that you've seen some things.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, there's crazy stuff under the water. Sometimes they'll pull you down and try to sink your ship, and you gotta either be quick or you gotta fight them off. But she's standing, kind of like hits the rail of the ship. She's good. She's astute.
Yeah, I can see where she got her name. Has there, been any creatures or any, particular monster that keeps you up at night when you think about them?
Keeps me up at night? Boy, no, not even close. Nothing keeps me up at night. I sleep like a rock.
Okay. Well, Baylor was saying that some time ago there were some academics that went to the island. He doesn't know what happened to them, but did you ever see, any signs of them coming back to the island since they passed?
No, I mean, at one point we tried to find where their ship had landed, but we didn't actually find them. We couldn't see them. Probably dead, honestly. That'll happen if you're not careful, though.
If you could say anything to keep us, alive throughout this adventure about the island, what would you say that is?
Don't die.
You know what? That's pretty good advice. Anyway, if you need any help, please let me know. I can. I don't know anything about sailing, but I'm a pretty quick learner.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna go over to the team.
As you walk away, he smacks you in the butt.
Good game out there.
He's a baseball player. All right.
I'm gonna come back to the team. We're fucked.
What? Why? Oh, it's like the sword thing all over again, isn't it? All right. I'm start flicking my hand. And you see flames are looking up. Are we doing this?
No, not
What?
yet.
Listen to
What?
Lux.
Let us get to the veil.
Listen to
at
Lux.
least.
He says we're fucked.
You have to seriously stop saying things. It's going to trigger Grub because he is a literal candle that can burn anything at any moment.
Listen, he's the one that
Plus,
said it.
curse.
You know what?
I forgot about that.
It's a busy day. It's a big day.
If
I'm
if I cannot speak at
hungover.
all, this would be great. Yeah, but anyway, listen. I'm just gonna go look at that map, and just keep an eye on the boat. Just make sure we don't.
You
hit
should
anything.
probably take Grub with you because he's the only other person with a map.
No, thank you.
It makes
Thank you.
sense to me.
No, you can stay up here. I'm gonna grab
Our
a book,
resident
a book out of my bag, just show it to Grub. Ooh, a spooky book. I'm gonna go downstairs and follow Baylor.
All right. As you go and make your way downstairs to copy the map, and as the rest of you kind of get acquainted on this new vessel that you're traveling along, that's
Cast
where we're,
invisibility on Grub. Good luck, Grub.
that's where we're gonna go ahead and end it for tonight.
Freeze frame credits.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Excellent. Next leg of your journey. Days getting closer to ebb and morn.
Would you say our sea leg? of our journey?
Absolutely not. Just
I
want
know
to
you
say
wouldn't, the way I did.
thank you everybody for coming out. We're the Casual Ones. We stream our Dungeons and Dragons every Wednesday, but right now on Tuesdays you can catch our episodes of Barf. So next Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time will be episode 2 of Barf. If you've missed episode 1, it is going to be live on our YouTube channel tomorrow. And then other than that, we'll be back next week for our next episode of the Punch Drunk Champions. So thank you very much for coming out, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya. Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.